We all crave that feeling of being in the zone, that state of effortless focus where we do our best work. But in today's fast-paced world, it can feel elusive. The good news is, there's a science to unlocking your peak performance. It's not about pushing harder, but about working smarter by understanding the powerful connection between your mind and your work. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the fascinating world of workplace psychology. We'll uncover practical, evidence-based strategies to help you manage stress, boost your motivation, and create an environment where you can truly thrive. Get ready to unlock your full potential and transform your work life, one insight at a time. Let's face it, stress is a part of life, especially at work. But it doesn't have to control us. There's a sweet spot when it comes to stress, just enough to keep us engaged, but not so much that it becomes overwhelming. This is where the Yerkes-Dodson law comes in. It shows us that our performance actually peaks with a moderate level of stress. The key is to find your own personal sweet spot, that optimal zone where you're challenged but not drowning. So, how do we manage stress and stay in that zone? There are some powerful tools at our disposal. Meditation and deep breathing exercises are like circuit breakers for our minds. They help us hit the pause button and calm our nervous systems. Regular breaks are also crucial. Stepping away from our work even for a few minutes can do wonders for our focus and productivity. Remember, taking care of our mental well-being is not selfish. It's essential for doing our best work. When we manage stress effectively, we unlock our ability to think clearly, make sound decisions, and navigate challenges with resilience. We all know the power of a deadline or a bonus to get us moving. That's extrinsic motivation, driven by external rewards. But there's a more powerful type of motivation, intrinsic motivation. This comes from within, from the joy and fulfillment we find in the work itself. When we're intrinsically motivated, we're more engaged, more creative, and more likely to go the extra mile. So how do we tap into this inner drive? It starts with finding meaning in our work. What impact do we want to have? How does our work contribute to something bigger than ourselves? Setting clear, challenging goals is also crucial. Goals give us direction and a sense of accomplishment when we achieve them. And let's not forget the power of celebration. When we acknowledge and appreciate our wins, big or small, we reinforce that sense of accomplishment and fuel our motivation. Our physical environment has a profound impact on our mental state and productivity. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how natural light can boost your mood, or how clutter can make you feel scattered? Our workspaces should be designed to support, not sabotage, our best work. Let's start with the basics. Good lighting is essential. Natural light is ideal, but if that's not possible, invest in some high-quality artificial light. Color can also have a powerful impact on our mood. Calming blues and greens can promote focus, while brighter colors can spark creativity. Sound is another important factor. If you thrive in silence, invest in some noise-canceling headphones. If you prefer some background noise, try calming music or nature sounds, and don't underestimate the power of comfort. An ergonomic chair and a well-organized desk can make a world of difference. Finally, bring in some life. Plants not only brighten up a space, but they can also improve air quality and reduce stress. We've all been there, that moment when the pressure's on and emotions run high. It's in these moments that our ability to stay calm and composed becomes crucial, especially for leaders. When we react impulsively, we often make decisions we later regret. But when we pause, breathe, and respond with intention, we can navigate challenges with grace and wisdom. One simple but powerful technique is to count to 20 before reacting to a stressful situation. This gives us time to process our emotions and choose a more thoughtful response. Another helpful strategy is to reframe our perspective. Instead of seeing a challenge as a threat, try to view it as an opportunity for growth. Remember, staying calm under pressure is not about suppressing our emotions, it's about managing them effectively. When we cultivate inner calm, we become a source of stability and strength for ourselves and those around us. Chapter 5. In the workplace, as in life, empathy is key. It's about stepping outside of ourselves and seeing the world through the eyes of others. When we cultivate empathy, we build stronger relationships, communicate more effectively, and create a more positive and supportive work environment. Start by practicing active listening. Really pay attention to what others are saying, both verbally and non-verbally. Ask clarifying questions, reflect back what you've heard, and try to understand their perspective, even if you don't agree with it. Remember, everyone is fighting their own battles. A little kindness and understanding can go a long way. And don't forget to take care of yourself. Get enough sleep, eat healthy foods, and make time for exercise. When we prioritize our own well-being, we have more energy and compassion to give to others. Chapter 6. Confidence is crucial, especially in leadership. It inspires trust, motivates others, and allows us to make tough decisions with conviction. But there's a fine line between confidence and overconfidence. When we become overconfident, we stop listening, we become resistant to feedback, and we risk making costly mistakes. True confidence is rooted in humility. It's about recognizing our strengths, but also acknowledging our weaknesses and being open to learning from others. As leaders, it's also essential to lead with fairness and impartiality. Avoid the temptation to play favorites or use divide-and-rule tactics. These approaches may seem effective in the short term, but they ultimately erode trust and create a toxic work environment. Remember, leadership is not about power. It's about service. It's about empowering others to do their best work and creating a culture of respect, collaboration, and mutual success. Chapter 7. Laughter is truly the best medicine, even at work. Humor is a powerful tool that can help us relieve stress, boost morale, and even improve communication. Think about it. When we laugh together, we connect on a deeper level. We build camaraderie, break down barriers, and create a more positive and enjoyable work environment. Research has shown that humor can actually have tangible benefits in the workplace, such as increased creativity, improved problem solving, and reduced absenteeism. So how can we incorporate more humor into our workday? It starts with being open to laughter, even at ourselves. Don't be afraid to share a funny story, tell a joke, or find humor in everyday situations. Encourage a playful and lighthearted atmosphere, where it's okay to laugh and not take ourselves too seriously. Of course, it's important to be mindful of appropriate boundaries and avoid humor that is offensive or hurtful. But when used thoughtfully, humor can be a powerful tool for building stronger relationships, fostering a more positive work environment, and ultimately unlocking our full potential. The beauty of workplace psychology is that even small changes can make a big difference. Whether it's taking a few deep breaths when you feel stressed, finding ways to connect with your work on a deeper level, or simply bringing a plant to your desk, these are all steps in the right direction. So, there you have it. Workplace psychology isn't just some abstract theory. It's a set of powerful tools you can use today to improve your performance, your well-being, and your overall work life. Which of these tips are you going to try this week? Let me know in the comments below. I read and respond to as many as I can. If you found this topic interesting, you're going to love my ebook. More information. See media link in the description. And if you found these insights helpful, please hit that like button. It helps more people discover this video. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more evidence-based strategies to unlock your potential and thrive in the world of work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.